So this is Baruch Fleischman. We're back here at the TIKUNEI Elevator Kollel. Let's get up here into our book and see. This is still, we're just reading for the next, I guess this would be the last reading before we start Eliyahu. He says like this. He's writing about how he prepared for his explanation, because this is a person we have to know he's a Holocaust survivor. And after the war was over, and the people from his shtetl in Hungary, they really wanted to go back to their shtetl where they had come from. It wasn't so pleasant when they got back. It was very bad, in fact, that the people who had taken over their houses did not want to let them back, and that was the end of that. So they started to go back, and Rabbi Frisch, along with many other people, caught typhoid. And he got typhus, or I don't know if it's typhus or typhus, maybe it's typhus. I don't know the difference. I'm not a doctor. At any rate, he got something that was going to kill him. He was so infected that they threw him on the coal car. He was still alive, and they started backwards. And during this period of time he was dying, he had a dream came to him that there was a loaf of bread, and there was a knife there to cut it, and he cut off pieces of bread. He ate the whole bread. This is in a dream, and he woke up, and he was well. A strange story. He managed to make his way to Eretz Yisrael, and he dedicated his whole life to the study of Zohar. He came from a village somewhere in Hungary. He would be like somebody probably from what we consider to be like the ethnic group of the Satmar Hasidim, what we think the Hungarian Hasidim there. I don't know really all those details, but at any rate, there were people who learned a lot of Zohar, and this made his Pirush something that we can digest, is what actually he accomplished. He died on the day he finished his work. This is what the legend is at any rate, and here we have it. So he writes like this: Va'ana be'etzes Hashem, as Yisod B'Yareinu, the really foundation of what we're explaining, the Maimon Nichbad Zeh, what we consider to be something really special. Shel Eliyahu, the Shel Eliyahu. Tamchano, so we actually relied al Bir RAMAK, Sefer Shas Rason, from that Sefer, Sefer Zichron Menachem, Sefer Beret L'chai Roi. So all of these Mekubalim, he's telling you how he developed his explanation. Sefer Yain HaRekach, Sefer Pesach Eliyahu, below Tarach Nochel L'tzayim B'fnim. So I didn't really put them all in the Pirush. I'm a Masha Ba'ardach of Mishar Achiburim Leprakim Tzayninim B'Shman B'Fnim. So there are other places that he has indicated where he got this information from, or the explanations. So now he says like this: V'daki ana ne'amonim l'girsal shebedefus kushta. So he is relying ne'amonim to the text that was printed in Constantinople or Istanbul. So he has that at the beginning. He explains where this was printed, or actually the origins of what he's working on. So he says, what I've done here is that I've done something which is not like all the ordinary, the contemporary works, but something that we call so I'm done with something different. He calls those the Fasnoch Beguf Sefer Komoshaim, so that I've printed them in any case. V'rak Bebir Tzayninen as a Shinuyim, but only in the explanation did I tell you where I'm differing. Shemitzana B'Defusim B'Chirim B'Simon. So that what is he saying? He Bebir Tzayninen as a Shinuyim. There are differences. I've tried to point out where there are different ways we see that Shemitzana B'Defusim B'Chirim, that we find in different printings. So he's going to show you that we're really working on a text, and he's trying to bring in the background of the text. And the idea of the text is that we've compared them, we've looked at them, we're going to let you know where there is differences in what the words could be. If we call makom, in any case, Hagon Ramak, who Sefer Pardes. Most of what he has here he got from the Sefer Pardes. Balpi Rov Hanusach Hasagor Hayom Mukoroch Ramak. So he says that what is now contemporarily what we consider to be the proper Girsa. Now what he's telling you something about this is that we're talking about something that's old. And as a result of that, it was handed from person to person. The printing press was invented, I don't know when exactly, but maybe in the 1500s or the 1400s, something like that. It was written by hand before that. So therefore, there are possible mistakes. So he wants to tell you that he's gone through this. So what we're using today in the Marak lived in the 16th century, in the early part of the 16th century. I don't have his dates. But at any rate, that's where we're taking that nusach from. We have him because then was a printing press then. So we'll see what goes. And so this is going to be the second shir. It's a 5-minute taste of Zohar. This is the Tikkun Elevator Kolo.